I'm fucking freezing. Or you could say I'm cool as ice.
Oh my god, bro.
Behold, your host. So, a lot has happened since the last video, as you can probably tell. Gotten divorced, and I lost the custody battle. In between proceedings, I've attached the whiteboard to the wall now, because I think I'm still getting the house. So at least this way the text can actually be read, unlike in the last video where it actually couldn't be read. I also got a new phone, as you can tell. I broke my old one. I threw it at my ex-wife's stupid son. Yeah, wasn't there an album that we were supposed to be listening to? Platinum Underground by Vanilla Ice. This album's turning 20 this year, and I figured, you know, to celebrate such a landmark of hip-hop history, we gotta go back. And by go back, I mean experience this literally for the first time, because I actually have not heard this album. And the ones I heard before it, like his nu metal albums, like I wanted to do that for these videos and try and like tie that into some anniversary or whatever, but Platinum Underground was released in 2005, and for the 20th anniversary, we're going to be taking a shit on it. Let's go. Alright, let's try this again. I know I'm gonna look like shit, but here I am. I'm back. Got a little table next to me now, so there's that going for me. Other than that, yeah. So where we last left off, I was listening to Vanilla Ice's Platinum Underground. Now that I'm coming back to it, I really don't feel like doing this shit again. I don't remember where I left off, but instead of doing Platinum Underground, we're gonna do this album right here. Main thing with me doing this is that WTF is like 51 minutes in length. Platinum Underground is over an hour, and I forgot where I left off on the last recording. I really do not feel like revisiting that album, because from what I remember, I was just bored as fuck. Meanwhile, with WTF, I've actually heard some of the songs on this album. Like, I've heard Turn It Up. I think I've heard the Cowboy Troy feature, Good Times. Oh, I remember that one. I'd say that Vanilla Ice needs no introduction, but I'm just not going to do an introduction, because even though he might need one in the context of today's culture largely forgetting about him, this album's not worth it. Alright, first track, Turn It Up. Hold up. I need to hear that line again, because already we're off to kind of a good start. Yeah, there's no lyrics on Spotify, surprise, surprise, but we could hear clearly what he said. And let it all hang out like prostitutes. That's, That didn't, hold up. I make the speakers boom in your ear, write a rhyme, put it together like Shakespeare. Look, I'm not big into Shakespeare. The only exposure to Shakespeare that I've had has been through interpretations in media and also high school English class, you know. Yeah, so pretty much, you know, the average American person. I'm pretty sure that in some of his most well-regarded works, Shakespeare wasn't necessarily looking to rhyme, but you know what? Fuck it. Easy lyric. Get 'em up, huh? Get 'em up now. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hey, turn it up. Turn it up. Oh, shit. Okay. I think dancing's not gonna work with the current, like, situation I've got. Like, here, let me show you. Yeah, there's not much, foot room that I've got. Maybe if I move this chord, I can dance a bit more effectively. Break of dawn, got it going on. Keep you hot in the shade. What? What? Not gonna lie, it's been a while since I've heard this song, and it is a bit more fun than I remember it being if I, you know, just let myself go and have fun to it, but 2011's kind of fitting for this, because this sounds like it's straight from 2011. I'm pretty sure that this is like the type of stuff that Flo Rida was becoming really popular for back then. Makes sense to have a song like this on this album. Okay. You know what I think? I think that this is kind of one of those examples of where a rapper just kind of like hops onto a beat that another producer has made without really thinking about how well that they can, you know, do over it. Instrumental sounds like Minecraft intro music. The actual tempo and the beat and like how energetic everything is, it works. No, trust me, it works for a club. It works for a dance song. Vanilla Ice being on it doesn't really add all that much. His character has changed from trying to be serious, yeah, people in the 90s remember that, to something that's more like fun, like party oriented. I think it works. No, it doesn't. Okay, so that was Turn It Up. Wasn't really a great start to things, all things considered. Hopefully you can see this without any glare, but yeah, fuck it. We'll give it a G out of 10. I mean, it's fine for being a dance song. It's just, yeah, it's Vanilla Ice rapping over an electronic dance beat. That's pretty much all that you get. There's not really much that really stands out. There are some lines here and there that made me pause. Even then, it's not even that much to really comment on. It's just like, oh, it's kind of a funny rhyme. All right, whatever. But you know what? 2 things of instance out of an entire album, that's gotta be a good omen, right? This next song is called Rockstar Party. So number 1, I'm not in Vegas. Can't relate. Number 2, if there is a party in Vegas happening right... There's a party happening in Vegas right now, and I'm not at it, so I can't relate to that either. Okay, so this song actually has lyrics, yay. Blazing facts back, equipped with 6 gears. Fresh off the year, my house is 3 tiers. Eastwood, the track, DJ be bumpin' fear. Well, I'm a man, ain't no need for you to steer. Not really many issues with this. I don't want to call them filler bars since we're only 1 verse in, but calling it a rock star party in the hotel where the only rock-related thing with this song is a guitar, maybe a processed one at that. I don't want to go anywhere near there. Hey! That reminds me. Alright, look at this, alright? This is what drinking craft gets you. Yeah. We're gonna be doing this for the rest of this episode and then some, I suppose. What? And when I got it, I can see it real clear. I'm lounging on the pier with a case of cold beer. A few making goods and a spears here, all dressed in shears and my slippers cashmere. A few making goods and a spears here. That's slang for something, right? Has to be slang for something. I've gotten too old now to be in the old song reviews mindset, where I see something that I don't recognize and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Why is there a literal spear here? Are you in a trading emporium? No, I'm not going to say that right now. I'm never going to say that right now. Even if I do say that right now, that'd be so stupid. Yeah, we in Vegas. No, we're not. See, by reviewer's code, you have to stick all the way through something in order to form an opinion on it. I'm looking through everything here. Never mind. We're going to continue. So in this song so far, Vanilla Ice is advocating for the blend of crunk and rock music. There is an instance in history where these 2 things have gotten close together and intermingled, and I don't want any part of that. Never again, never again, never again. Yeah, that's another thing to note. Vanilla Ice, ever since he did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies all the way back in the 90s, he's kept this ninja thing going on. I think he even was given like a Ninja Turtle suit he's been using in some of his music videos. And, okay, yeah, it's part of your character, but nowadays in the modern day, especially on social media, ninja is kind of used as a different thing. I feel like so far I've been making too many references to modern culture when talking about Vanilla Ice, but that's because he's still here. The lyrics don't even say this on the page, but like, what? Pause. What I'm hearing from my speakers over there is a frontline soldier, but you put it through the rear. And in the lyrics here, it says, a frontline soldier, but you came into the rear. Bro! What? My stylo avocado where my tunas can sear? There's no feature on this song, right? No, it's all Vanilla Ice. Wow, you wrote that. My stylo avocado where my tunas can sear. My stylo My stylo avocado where my tuna is concealed. Hear my Mac groupies, yo my name, they try to smear. Hear my Mac groupies. We're moving on. We're moving on. We have ASAP Rocky at home. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Shut up. I don't care. Alright, so after getting done with this song, all I gotta say is, what's so fucking cool about Vegas, other than the fact that it was the centerpiece of the best Fallout game ever made? Not even a hot take. Video's gonna be fucking boring. I'm wasting my life. I am actually wasting my fucking life. Alright, so it's not actually worst thing of all time. It's just, if anything, is borderline obnoxious. Like, this song isn't for me. It absolutely isn't for me. I wouldn't be caught dead in Vegas. And I guess the title of the song is fitting because you could really only enjoy the song while being in or living in Vegas. And I've known a few people who live in Vegas. One of them says that, well, I guess it depends on where you are. But one of them says it was fucking hell. But then again, that can be expected of any place where anybody comes from, where they move elsewhere and talk to people who are in that new place about the place that they used to live in. They're like, yeah, the place fucking sucks. Why do you think I'm here right now? Anyways, next song is called Good Times, featuring Cowboy Troy. Like I said, I think I've heard this one, so we're gonna revisit this again.
Hello, friends.
Hi.
Paycheck, cashed, shots, waiting, cheap beer, hot one. What is referred to in modern parlance as a good time.
No? Okay, so paycheck cashed, yes, good. Get money, of course. What was the other few things? Because there's, once again, no fucking lyrics on Spotify. Fuck! We live in the age of the internet. It's been like, how many years since this album has been released? You think Spotify couldn't have automatically grabbed the lyrics off of whatever site? Maybe the lyrics don't even exist. Because that's the thing with like albums like this, like late career albums. Even the fans don't give a shit to archive enough of the original material in third-party ways to where you can't get lyrics on something for a song that has, hey, let me check to see how many views or how many plays this song has. 206,399 plays. I am probably the 206,400th play during this video. How many times has somebody heard this song and heard the lyrics and not thought, hey, there's no lyrics page for this anywhere on the internet. I gotta go make one. Damn, help artists out. Do your civic duty to get their stuff out there no matter what the quality is, because it makes my job a whole lot easier. What did he say constitutes good times again?
Yes, you have entered what is referred to
Paycheck,
cash, shots, waiting,
yes,
cheap beer, hot one.
What?
Yes,
did you hear that?
hot one.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that effect? So, okay, paycheck cashed, shots waiting. Those are two good things that I think anybody in the world can relate to. Cheap beer, no thank you. I'm not necessarily down. Unless you're charging me for the beers at your party. Dick move, by the way. But if you were doing that, yeah, maybe I'd be grateful that it's cheap beer. Fuck it. Nobody cares about that shit.
You have entered what is referred to in modern parlance as a good time.
Modern what?
Referred to in modern parlance.
Okay, never mind. I'm not even gonna bother with like...
Let me know just how you feel.
Yeah, I remember this song. I remember hearing this now.
Just have a good time. And know you're with me. Give me a sign. Sex and candy on a Friday night. So come on.
I'll give Vanilla Ice this. He's not afraid to go into topics that are risque and taboo, such as sex.
So come on, baby doll, and release your juice. Get your hands in the air, it's time to cut loose.
What?
Come on, baby doll, and release your juice. Go on and release the juice and let it all hang out like prostitutes. If good times are wrong, I don't want to be right. Now, hey!
Look, between you and me, I don't really think I like party music all that much, especially when it's like good times party music, no pun intended. Yes, pun intended, fuck you. I will say this though, I like the beat. I do. I like the beat. I like how it's produced, I like how it's mixed, it sounds fun. It actually sounds like a nice, upbeat sort of rap country. Well, is it really country rap though? Like, just because it has an acoustic guitar in it doesn't necessarily make it country rap. Not that that's like an objective of the song or anything, but like in terms of like how to describe the style, no, I wouldn't say it's country rap. I want to say soft rock angle, but maybe like adult alternative, I don't know. It's like if you, it's like imagine Scott Storch being a member of Hootie and the Blowfish. This doesn't sound like that at all. I'm just pulling shit out of the air.
Meet your crew on Twitter, cause you're looking for the girl that likes to wear that glitter. Hey. Me and mine going down some beer, just have a good time. Let me know. Me and mine going down some beer, and plenty of whiskey, get tipsy. Woo! Yeah! Fuck yeah!
Alright, so far that was the best track on the album. Easily said. We're only 3 songs in, but Good Times actually was kind of a good time, I'm not gonna lie. It actually works better as a party song than Turn It Up does, in my opinion, because where Turn It Up is just kind of like a dated EDM thing with Vanilla Ice just doing his usual raps over it, Good Times actually has like spirit behind it. It has like an idea. It actually has like some energy and some like audible smiles in there, if you know what I'm talking about. If I had to hear this like in an everyday setting, I would not complain. I would actually probably like nod my head, tap my foot, you know, do the whole usual thing that people do in public when they don't like music, but they like the vibe of the atmosphere, you know? Okay, this next song is called Cadillac Ninjas. At this point, I'm already so fucking done with this video. We're only 4 songs in.
This one goes out to the Cadillac Ninjas. Whoop whoop.
Cadillac low ride real slow, Cadillac real slow.
Well, I'm beating a ghost villain, West
No.
King Mafia coming.
No! No! At least the song's 3 minutes.
West King Mafia, Commodores killing. A1A is jumping. All the season, all the honeys choosing.
Oh my God.
Hey, I made it famous. Smoking kill. I let chrome real to real.
This is ass.
My beats are napalm. You can feel it in your chest.
My beats are napalm, you can feel it in your chest. Dude, I don't... this is actually lower than my expectations so far. Like, damn. This is bad. This is actually fucking bad. Okay, once again, we have A$AP Rocky at home, but besides that, the beat's too slow to be like a club jam. The vocals are, you know what the vocals are. I'd rather listen to Mercy. At least fucking Mercy did this like low-voiced chorus stuff better.
Sun shining in, palm beach to my bit lazy. Hit my head, I'm steady tipping. I'm riding slow out and they got my back.
Oh my God, stop! Why? Look, it's the time. I get it, but like, compared to the first 3 songs, dude, how do you not see that this is like an inferior thing? Just take this off the album.
Down the A1A, old school Lack Ninja style. My pack is wild.
What's that siren thing that's going on in the background now? I can't whistle.
Hey. I can take it.
What? No, was that the actual end? Yeah, it was. Okay, my Spotify was glitched. All right, song's over. No, I can't put a 3. Okay, maybe I'm being a bit generous with this one, but like, dude, if this was trying to be like low-ride or chill music after the like party type stuff that we had, it doesn't even work as that. The instrumental's way too active to be like chill. Like, I get that there's like a crunk aesthetic there. Maybe not even necessarily crunk. I think crunk is a bit more upbeat and more up-tempo than this, more energetic than this. I just don't know who this would be for. Honestly, I don't know. Okay, this song is called Nightmare Disco. Oh boy, the word disco is in the name.
Can take it, can you take it? I can take it, can you take it?
I don't think I can.
I can take it, can you take it? I can take it, can you take it? I can take it, can you? Said it wasn't over till it's over, baby. Was a hoe with an evil flow, an evil flow. Whoa, no memory, no.
Anybody in the comments, is he singing better or worse than Fred Durst? Also, how do you have a worse instrumental than the last song?
There's no memory of what went down.
Nice sound effect.
And she would
Are you
see
kidding me?
the blood stains are flow. And then she wants some more fever, thirsting for. There's no memory of what went down.
Do I try and listen to the lyrics and analyze them in an artistic, serious sense? Or do I skip this song? Hey. You alright, song? You can end. Alright. That was certainly a nightmare. I don't know what was disco about that. Like even in the lyrics. What was disco about any of this? What? There was blood on the floor? Like blood on the dance floor? Not the band, but the song? Even then, what does that have to do with disco? Fuck you. Boy, the songs just get worse and worse as they go, don't they? Like, you made me miss country rap. You actually made me miss a country rap song. Vanilla Ice, what? This next one is one that I've also heard. It's Born on Halloween, featuring Insane Clown Posse. I've never covered ICP before on any of my channels. I don't think I've even really mentioned them before. All I'm gonna say is that I respect them for what they do. They're not my thing. Vanilla Ice working with them, you'll see.
Detectives are hellraisers born like the Chainsaw Massacre. His head's gone round like exorcist. Bad enough for quarantine. Mess with him, you're gonna scream. They say
quarantine.
Alright.
Omen since he was a teen, Freddy Krueger on the scene, slicing up MCs, spitting out a lethal guillotine, as opposed to a non-lethal guillotine. Those exist.
Call them Psycho, the Norman Bates of hip-hop. Ladies call him Alfred cause they're all over his Hitchcock.
Yeah, I'm smiling, fuck it.
Silence of the Lambs, this ain't the Blair Witch Project. Sloppy ICE Flow, aka Faces of Death.
You get it? You get it, right? You get it! You get it! You get it! Fuck you. Even when I heard this song originally, I was like, wow, this is... You can argue that this is a fun song, but lyrically, again, it's just so dumb.
Yeah, so psychotic, it's killing when I'm on the scene. Michael Myers in your area, plug up a mic and wreck it. To some ain't nothing scarier.
Yeah, and to those some people, wow. Wow, dude. Look, I get it. Vanilla Ice, not that great on this album so far, but like, actually being scared of him plugging in a mic and rapping, that's like that scene from Cool as Ice. Is he referencing that scene?
And I'm like Jason, I stay on the attack, like Ozzy did when he bent that head off of a bat. Start to see the cops make no arrest. They say nobody's feeling us, the ice has got 'em possessed.
Yeah, except they did make an arrest though, right? They did.
He might be an American, no artificial idol.
Oh
Yeah, the people give him love like a Halloween revival.
yeah. I wouldn't necessarily say that the hook is bad. Like, it's cheesy, it's campy, okay, that's fine. The verses are bad, and like, from what I understand, this is kind of like one of those like seasonal classics that like Vanilla Ice will play at like some of his parties, you know? Fuck it, I'm taking off this bandage. It's not bad in the sense of having like a nice little community in-joke slash, you know, traditional party song, but...
I was
was born disfigured, disgruntled, and discombobulated. Later on, they threw me in a dumpster underneath a couple bags of trash, a little monster. Raised in a body on the lawn, cut open, bleeding out spaghetti.
I actually don't know if this is a step down from ICP or not. That's how, like, unfamiliar I am with them. Hey, look, these are the rest of the lyrics. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this and this. I bumped the camera, no matter. So, yeah, it's not, like, bad, I would say. It's not, like, terrible. It's cheesy, it's campy. The worst part about it is Vanilla Ice himself. ICP, they seem fine. Chorus is okay. What I mean to say is that, of course, it's not my thing. Alright, next song is titled Wit Dat. No, seriously, it's not even with that. It's Wit Dat. Oh, please don't.
I'm with that. Pouring up a cup of drink. I'm with that. I'm
And
with
now
that.
money.
Man, them haters wanna hate.
We
I
getting
ain't with that.
money.
Came with games nice and look so fresh and some tried to snitch, but some getting blowing on trees. Change my philosophy and drop it on and relax. It's a recession, not the Great Depression. Putting money in.
We have Arab money at home. You can't replace that.
Man, them haters wanna hate. I ain't with that. What you think about a snitch? I ain't with that.
Fuck it.
Black cribs and money stacks, yo, I still got them. Fancy your favorite rapper ain't be Ice, yo, I still top them. Now I'm in Vegas every night, clocking hella dope.
Yeah, I know.
like the
You made a whole fucking song about it.
I hit the club and shut them down and cause them bars to close. Now,
Look, I know look, if you're causing bars to close with your shows, that can mean two things. You're either badass, or they don't have enough business for the day.
well, I ain't never met a G who talk about that dirt. Chuck Liddell. If you see my show, you see I rap and rock like hell. I put one in the air for all my fans that put me there.
Alright, petition to start a new dance craze. It's called the Drew dance, okay? When you hear a particularly whack song playing on the radio or in the club or whatever, you can just strike this move, right? And then to the beat of the song, you just shake your head left and right.
I'm everywhere, coast to coast, cause they want me there. They go V-Ice, 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 now what the putting money in the bank.
Bro,
I'm with
come on.
that.
Did I seriously get the censored version of it, or is it just how it released? This score is mainly because it's, like, largely forgettable. This is a filler track, and that's all I can really say. There's not much else to say about this one. This next song is called Bought and Sold.
I've been bought, I've been sold, I've been high. I love rap, I paved the way for Eminem.
Shut up. Also, that's not a flex. I never knew that you could say something that would fill me with such internal hatred for you upon realization that you're actually right.
I hit y'all with a new style of rhyme. Now I'm back up in the mix. Now what you gonna do? I've been told.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. I'm listening to this song. There's other things I do with my life, and I'm just doing wrong. I'm right here listening to Vanilla Ice.
Remember Ice, Ice, baby, drove you crazy. Then I was big as you, eating shrimp with my feet up, kinda made of the illest Caucasian. Rhymes are blazing.
Am I gonna, like, give up halfway through this video as well?
Mansions and parties, drugs and hot dogs.
Once again, this is another throwaway song. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, you had a reference to Eminem. Cool. You name dropped Eminem, and then you went and talked some more about how you were such a popular rapper in the 90s. You were on top of the world. Cool, we get it. We know. Next song is called My Way. I really hope that this is like a cover or samples the Limp Bizkit song My Way, because I feel like the introduction of Limp Bizkit, or at least Fred Durst in some way, that's going to be the thing that saves this album. That's going to elevate this album from, like, what is it so far? 5 out of 10? 6 out of 10 on average? Fuck, I don't know. To, like, an 8 right away.
I offer no apology for giving you the real, but 99%
Right.
of y'all will never get a deal.
How many of these songs are going to have the exact same tempo? Like, it really is starting to feel, like, familiar at this point. Like, these songs are starting to blend together in a way where, like, I can't, like, I do remember spots of the instrumentals of each of these things, Bought and Sold I'm going to forget right off the bat. And based on the way that My Way is starting off, it seems like this is going to be the same case.
The bottle and pop pills like no tomorrow. Success is an attitude, a mentality. You want to be a person or just a personality. Whether you're poor, life ain't worth a dime if you can't be yourself.
Okay, no, you know what? I've rapidly changed my mind. Now that I've actually listened to this verse, that's actually kind of cool. No, not like full stop, actually kind of cool. No, it's not. You think I'm going to call this cool? You really think I'm going to actually be like sincere when I say that? No, there's tons of songs that tell you to be yourself. There's tons of songs that tell you you may not always get what you want, blah, blah, blah. What the fuck? Wow, okay, wow. You got the chorus off of Fiverr. I'd rather listen to the Limp Bizkit song My Way. At least that one is fun.
Many times I thought about leaving the game alone. I wish I had a 9 to 5. Paparazzi never ran behind a mailman.
Bro, okay, I'm gonna say it, and this is a modern term. Clown on me all you want when this falls out of style, but oh no. Your steak is too juicy, and your lobster's too buttery. Holy fucking shit, dude. You wish you had a 9 to 5? Then get a fucking 9 to 5. You're not unable to do that. Just because you're a celebrity doesn't mean that you can't get hired somewhere. Also, I'm so fucking sick of this trope of like, oh, I wish I never had the fame. Oh, I wish I wasn't famous. Bitch, yes, it's okay to not want fame. It's absolutely valid to say that fame has not worked out in your favor and that you wish you were never famous. There's tons of famous people who say that. And a lot of them, if not all of them, and by default I'll say all of them, have valid reasons for feeling that way. It's their feelings. It happened to them. But fuck me, man. Trying to say that you want to relate to like the average everyday guy, the working class, wishing you had a 9 to 5, like, bro, just go and get it. Not to mention, after the fact that this album was released, you still continue to take part in celebrity lifestyle to this day. Rather enthusiastically, in fact, might I add. I want to say you're not fooling anyone, but are there people to fool at this point? Let's check those numbers again. Holy shit, we're already halfway through the album. That's nice. Alright, so 152,648 plays on this song. Let's say that there's replays to this song, right, from Vanilla Ice fans. We can effectively split that number in, like, by a quarter. So take a quarter of that away. Who is left trying to, like, relate to something like this? Is this a song made for celebrities?
Taking pictures, being famous can be hell, man. Never embarrass you, try to make you look like...
Taking pictures, being famous, it can be hell, man. Look, I have social anxiety, okay? I feel like I'd feel the exact same way if I was in Vanilla Ice's position, don't get me wrong, but just hearing this from my current position, I can't help but have my initial reaction to be, oh no, I have it so good. I'm sad that I have it so good.
Let's get it on. 'Cause we are moving on.
People want to rag on like AI music, right? Taking the soul away from an artist. Humans are capable of making this. Forgive my anger. I know it's kind of out of place, but I'm doing it for entertainment value. Fuck you. I'm not your friend.
Hit the highway and drop the top. Ice told me don't come back until we get that guap.
Who's singing this? Get that guap?
Till we get to the top, I will sleep in this parking lot.
Even though they said it wouldn't work, I did it.
You know, by technical definition, we have less than a minute left. I'm gonna skip this song. Oh boy. I can already tell from the first note of that one we're gonna have fun. I'm honestly wondering, just why? Why was this album made? I am all for Vanilla Ice getting back into the rap game. You know what? Vanilla Ice is a fucking national treasure in my opinion, if you couldn't tell already. How did this song make the album? Is it just like one of those obligatory like positivity Vanilla Ice songs where it's like, yeah, even though I was famous, I dealt with some shit while I was famous, so this is a song about that. Take this hint, people who want to get famous like me, Vanilla Ice. No, you know what? Maybe this is what Forgiato Blow heard before he went on that Trump train. Like, maybe this is what got him to a point where he's like, you know what, I want to collaborate with Vanilla Ice. This one's called 5446, like 5,446. I want to say that's the amount of times that the song's been played, but nope, it's only been played 71,812 times, which, hey, that's more than any of my songs have been played, so Editor's note, this is actually a cover of the Toots and the Maytals song 5446, and the instrumental is straight from it too. So any complaints that I have relating to it, they're null and void at this point. I don't feel like editing around the fact that I was oblivious to the existence of this all-time reggae hit, so yeah, let's go forward from here. I have no complaints here. Like, some people would say that this sounds like a typical reggae instrumental. I don't fucking care. The thing with reggae is that with instrumentals, a lot of artists tended to borrow instrumentals from the other, or at least they did their own renditions of it. It was a cultural thing. The end result of this is that reggae developed a specific sound, but it also developed certain tropes, let's say. A lot of those involve using the same chords again and again, and a lot of the same chord structures. I go into as much detail with this because even though this one is starting to sound like a good reggae instrumental, or at least a decent one, I can already tell you that that's going to be the absolute best part of the song. It's going to make me wish that I could hear this instrumentally without Vanilla Ice. I'm just going to be sad. I'm going to be actually fucking sad.
Say, stick it up, mister. Hear what I say, son.
Oh, yay. Patois.
Oh, you do what I say, sir. And you'll get no hurt now. Give me your number now. He said, what's your number? He said, what's your number, man? I don't answer.
Why do you have an accent now? Why are you using this accent here? Why is this accent important for this song? Why does this song need your accent? If it's because it's reggae, that's not a good reason. That's a fucking cop-out if I've ever heard it. Also, can we not talk about the chorus? Yeah, sure, we won't talk about that. Is this gonna be the whole song? Please, God, strike me down now, give me an aneurysm, give me a heart attack, something on camera so that my family can find this and they can upload it to the internet per my final wishes and say, hey, this Vanilla Ice song where Vanilla Ice takes on a Jamaican patois accent and starts like singing and toasting over a reggae instrumental as if it's just something usual for this album filled with dance songs and a country rap song and a whatever the fuck Nightmare Disco was and the ICP feature and the Arabian beat with Wit Dat. Like, what is this album? What's going on? You're just throwing things at a wall and seeing what sticks. Dude, you're Vanilla Ice. You've been at this since the 90s. Hip-hop has advanced so fucking far since then. And in the great year of 2011, you're just doing a grab bag album? You're just doing a variety album of just whatever sticks? You're at that stage? What is happening? What's going on?
Did you hear what I say, sir?
Yeah, I heard what you said. What? You know what? I don't know. I don't know what I give this one. Because everything wrong with this song has to do with the vocals. It just has to do with Vanilla Ice himself. And normally that would just propel it to a 5 out of 10, right? Because there's nothing about the instrumental that's bad, but the placement of this song in the album is also just a baffling decision to me. It's like, do I lower the score because it sounds nothing like anything that came before it? Or do I just, like, I don't know, like, if I rate this on a scale of how much I enjoyed this song, it would be like, let's see, there we go. I think that's about right. I don't care anymore, dude. I've been at this for like an hour and a half. End me. This next song is called Oh Mama. Oh boy. Well, I was on the ranch and I noticed a cow that was not like the rest. I went to that cow and I said, how's it going, cow? And the cow said,
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be strippers. Sliding up and down a pole don't last long.
all right. We got Vanilla Ice doing straight up country folk. Yay. 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 Where was Cowboy Troy for this one?
Song after song, these lap dances ain't free. Oh, mama.
So that song was like a minute and a half. That's all it needed to be, thankfully. It got the message across, and it didn't last that long while doing it, so great. That's the best thing that I can ask for from this album so far. No, hold on. Okay, there we go. All jokes aside, all commentary aside, that, for being what it was, wasn't that bad. But if you put this on like a country playlist, or if you just like played this in a bar or something, or just, I don't know if you could play it in a strip club, maybe it's when it's closing time, wouldn't be that out of place. It'd be more in place there than it is on this album, though. Acoustic country cut after a reggae cut after whatever the hell My Way was. I don't care. I'm starting to really give up. Like, it's a wonder I haven't skipped more songs, because how many songs are we in so far? How many songs do we have left? Oh god, we have 4 left. Actually, wait, hold on. No, one of them's a remix, so we can cut that off. Yeah, we have 4 left. Come on, I gotta dance again. I gotta find some fun in this.
Clean with the dialect, atomic quant to get your yanks to drop the bomb. Calling as cap appearance, make your ass disappear. Shit is impossible. I take all obstacles, crack the Bud Light and pop these chunks like a pimple. Tearing them out the main frame.
Stop doing pop like a pimple rhymes. This goes for everybody. Just stop doing that. It's just fucking weird. Okay. Now that I'm like bouncing up and down and I've gotten my heart rate up again, maybe it's because I'm dancing, but I feel like this instrumental is actually like, you know, fun. Granted, it sounds like a part 2 of the Wit Dat instrumental, but at least this one is more developed.
Like Hannibal getting cannibal because I'm untamable.
Oh god, no. No lyrics for this one. Yay. Like Hannibal getting cannibal because I'm untamable. Look, in the modern day, the 90s pop rap school of rhyming does seem a bit more appealing. You know, I understand that, but it's times like this that make me remember that the style of today is actually way fucking better.
You reach me on the World Wide Web, vanillaice.com, causing damage like in Vietnam.
That was a rhyme. That was a line that you made. That was something you wrote. That was...
In 5 seconds, I'll be ripping this like Freddy Krueger. Plotting hits like Lex Luthor. Who's got the juice? The Tom Cruise of the industry.
How many references can you fit into one song? I'm just gonna play the flute.
Black suit check, ski mask check. The mission is impossible. I take all obstacles one at a time. Don't drop the dime, I'm unstoppable.
I'd say I need another beer to get through this album, but I finished the one that I have, and we're already so close to the end. Fuck it. Yet again, another filler song, and yet again, I hate this. Next song is called Hooked, Unplugged. Unplugged? When I remember this song Hooked, because Hooked actually is kind of a classic song, it didn't have any guitars in it, so why do you have an unplugged version? Are you playing this on like the synthesizers unplugged? Did you unplug the beat pad? No. No, of course, you have to ruin the good things about your career while you're at it. Good relative. No, you know what? No. Skipping it. If you want to listen to Hooked, don't listen to this version, just listen to the original. Make like I do, and hear the first, not even 30 seconds of it, and skip the song.
Last of the gladiators, the
Next song is called King of the Daredevils.
king of the Daredevils, Evel Knievel. I would like to direct something.
For those unfamiliar, I do kind of have to explain this because I have some knowledge of Vanilla Ice. He's a BMX rider. He likes doing dirt bike type stuff. So the mention of Evel Knievel here, it's not just some random one-off thing. It's actually not him throwing shit at a wall and seeing what sticks, although it certainly appears like it. Maybe instrumentally and vocally it'll be like that, but at the very least there's a connection to who Vanilla Ice is as a person. You haven't gotten that from the new version of Hooked. You haven't gotten that from Oh Mama. You haven't gotten that from 5446. You haven't gotten that from Wit Dat.
When we go to qualify, there are some men who want to qualify and go faster. Some of them cheat a little bit to get ahead, and they use a nitro. And their car runs for about 5 laps, and then it blows all to hell. And that's what will happen to you in life. If you take narcotics, you'll run for 5 laps. and you will blow all to hell. So
Oh,
the decision
it's an anti-drug song. Me as a drug user, not going into like responding to that stuff itself because it's not even really a topic to be debated on. I mean, like drugs, they affect you in different ways, and if you're going to be driving under the influence of wait, no, that's not what he was getting at all. He compared the use of narcotics to using nitro in a car. So nitro's still around today. In fact, people are fucking huffing the shit.
I wanted to get on the motorcycle and go against death. I was a life risker. That's what made my life worthwhile at that time. And a man who's supposed to be a professional ought to realize when he's jumped far enough.
than to rank with those poor spirits who neither enjoy victory or defeat because they've lived in such a great twilight that they've never tried either one. So rather than be a painter of the Brooklyn Bridge or work in the Lincoln Tunnel in New York City and suck all that carbon dioxide in every day and live in those ghettos, I decided to fly through the air and live in the sunlight and enjoy life as much as...
Well, good on you, Evil Knievel. I'm pretty sure that I'm taking everything out of context just as much as Vanilla Ice might be taking some of this out of context, but like that has some like passive-aggressive tones to it. I have to continually check this to see if it's still recording because I've been at this for like fucking 2 hours. That wasn't even really a song. That was more of an interlude, you know? So I can't even really like... Alright, this next one is called Daha Daha, featuring Cowboy Troy. You know what? Fuck yeah. It's about time we had a Cowboy Troy feature. I mean, that worked really well in Good Times. Man, I miss Good Times. Look at all this shit.
I'll tell ya, Pilgrim, I started to crack. When you were in the main concern was rapping to the beat. A real nice guy, kinda laid back like a dead fly. You can bet your sweet jippy I'd be rapping to the beat.
Is this a John Wayne impersonation? Are we doing this now?
Que pasa, amigo? Not a pasa, I see. 12 dead and 188 pallbearers. Daha, daha, daha. Now Lil Wayne and Jay-Z, you haven't heard a rap till you heard it from me.
You're fucking joking, dude. You're pulling my leg. You're pulling on my nuts. You're ripping my nuts off. I feel like I should be compensated for this shit. I feel like I should monetize this video for what I'm having to go through right here. Sounds like one of those like fuck around type songs where like people are like just, you know, saying random shit for the sake of saying it. And man, I don't like this album.
First thing you know, Barack's the president. The kinfolk said, Barack, move away from there. Said the White House, that's where you're gonna be. So he loaded up the caddy and he moved to DC.
What are you talking about? What?
Foreign dignitaries taking a trip. High tax and plenty Cadillacs. Daha, daha,
Amazing social commentary, bro.
Far, far away.
Stop.
Sarah Palin, Sarah Palin, Sarah Palin, let me rock you, Sarah Palin, let me rock you, Sarah Palin, that's all I wanna do.
What the fuck? What? Why? Why? Why is this in a song? Why is this a song? What the fuck are you doing?
Sarah Palin, daha, daha.
Is this... Alright, I know I've played this before throughout the video, but I'm hereby designating this as my therapy flute. When I feel lost, like when I feel unsure about the direction things are going in, and like just like everything's kind of coming at me at once and I don't know how to process things that are happening, I can play this and I can just immediately get like soothed. I can calm down, you know?
Oh, I'm feeling the groove now, Pilgrim.
No, you're...
Party, whoop, whoop. East Coast, West Coast, Texas. And then I commence to doing the Duke.
This is cheeks of an ass, covered in shit, unwiped for weeks.
Just move your arms kind of freely. Do a pause and take a step and just make sure the beat is kept. Daha, daha.
I don't know, man. That did nothing for me. I followed all your steps.
Nobody's feelings were actually hurt in the recording of this song. This is just a public service announcement and some people acting silly. Thank you.
Tidwillow, Tidwillow, Tidwillow.
Hey, man, seriously, we're all just kidding. Have a good time. We'll see you.
I've been hot.
That, for being the last song on the album, because I'm not listening to this fucking remix of Bought and Sold, that was the worst song on this whole album. You really closed it out, bro. You really put the cherry on top with this one. Holy fucking shit. I'm like, where do I start? What do I say? Holy crap, dude. That song is to this album what Hooray was to Autumn from Smashing Pumpkins. Like, that bad. Was that a freestyle? Was that like a joke around freestyle song? Cool. Yay, yay. You made a joke around song on this album. Why do the listeners have to suffer for it? Also, nobody's feelings were hurt in the making of this. How in the fuck could this be offensive to anybody? You're doing a John Wayne impersonation rapping about wanting to fuck Sarah Palin? Who is this made for? I'm fucking done, dude. I'm so done. I'm sure that if you took like mathematical averages of all of these scores and like tried to put them out to something, it'd be like, what, 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10? Fuck this shit. It's a 3 out of 10. Looks like a 2. It may as well be a 2 out of 10, but if it weren't for that tail, yeah, it'd be a 2. But there's a 3. Holy fuck. Holy fucking fuck. This album of yours is absurd. What were you going for? What was the idea? What? You literally have a grab bag album of several different styles here, and you don't stick to any one of them. The one that you stick with the most is none of them. I'd say you do more like EDM dance type shit, but that's only in the beginning of this album. Throughout the rest of this album, I'd say the majority of what you have are like filler hip-hop songs filled with whack rhymes and mid-production. And King of the Daredevils as an interlude to Daha Daha? Like, what? Cowboy Troy is responsible for both the best song and the absolute worst song on this album. I have wasted my time. This has been an absolute fucking waste. I cannot wait to edit it. When I feel super uneasy and unsure about the direction things are going currently in like the current situation, I know that I can play this and just immediately calm down and be soothed. God damn it, I need to retake that. And like, I just feel kind of lost in the current situation. I can play this and be... Damn it!